break. Hey guys, I'm out here setting otter traps, and believe it or not, there he is. It's hard to tell. You can see a river otter out there. Let me try to get out of these trees. There he is. He just went down in the water. And of course, our open water, he just took a shit right up on that rock. Hang on, bear with me here. I gotta try and find it. I don't think I could zoom in far enough, unfortunately. Talk about getting you pumped up while you're setting otter traps. Here you go. Let's see what we got. There. If you look below, I'm gonna get shaky here. It's gonna, you bastard. Well, regardless, he just took a poop up there. And unfortunately, I don't think I can get over there to make a set. Man, talk about getting pumped. I've never seen a river otter, period. I come up here to set traps and bam, there he is. Wow. All right, guys, well, I just got freaking pumped even more. So I gotta go find some open water on my side of the woods, or on my side of the river, and try and make some sets. Stay tuned. Here we are, guys. We're out here checking out for some more otters. You can see we had one. He just came through not that long ago because the snow stopped not that long ago. And you can see he went around there. I don't know how deep this water is for me to get on this ice, but I'm gonna drive down a little further, see if I can't find any open water or a toilet area. See if we can't set up. Looks like this guy came right down this driveway from up in them woods. Slid straight down, straight across. Well, and that's where he picked up. And he slid down. They're around. I just got to find that toilet, and it's hard. I've been talking to the locals, and it's been snowing every night. So that otter we saw yesterday, you know, I actually looked at a map, so I should be able to get back into their, get back to that toilet area, but I got to be able to find it, and it's going to be snow covered again, so maybe we'll find them again. All right, my set is right there. That log actually dives under, and there's a point from that log coming out. So I have that, the trap is set with the otter swimming the length of the log if he wants to hunt that corner. It's actually, well, you can see that's what one of those 46-inch stabilizers, and you can see how much is sticking out. So regardless, we did not catch there, but it's gonna get a little bouncy. I'm gonna come in here. Now we're only allowed to set 5 traps, 2 conibears and 3 footholds. So, well, I'm gonna set this area again. Keep in mind it snowed last night. Well, just my luck. He came up, he rested right there, and you can see his tracks. He came up right there on that point. So what I'm gonna do, I actually bought some minnows today down in town. I'm gonna bait a darn conibear and stick it in right there. And I'm gonna see, so that'll be my 2 conibears, and I gotta see how the heck I can get, footholds in here. I'm gonna have to figure something out, but I'm gonna figure something out because I'm gonna set this area. I might even go up there and make a pocket set as long as it's deep enough for me to drown them. You know, get one set there. And I'm not really seeing much else I can do around here with a foothold where I can't drown him. So, I mean, you could see, I could set a conibear in front of that, but I'd rather, if I'm baiting those triggers, I'd rather have it out here in this river where if they're swimming by, I have a chance to, you know, everything's swimming by to see them. So I'm not going to video setting these traps just because I don't want to drop my phone in this river. I'm not going swimming in it. So, all right, guys, I just want to show you my luck. Stay tuned, hopefully we can connect. All right, guys, I only set one trap. Sorry for being shaky, but I was setting my trap right down over the hill, and I look up, and there's two freaking otters on the rock. So I'm going to get out of here, and hopefully they hit that baited conibear. There's one pooping right now. He's dancing around. But I'm gonna get out of here right now and come back in a couple hours, and hopefully they hit that conibear and we got one. If not, I'm gonna make a couple pocket sets or whatever the heck I can do with the footholds. So stay tuned. Oh, there they are. Just hanging out. All right, everyone. Well, we got our sets in. I got two baited conibears, two pocket sets. One pocket set's dry, high and dry. Another one right at the water's edge. They go back about 2.5, 3 feet into the bank. And my fifth set, well, I don't know what the hell it's called, but I just there was some otter poop on a rock. I could see where they came up, so I just took some ice chunks and kind of guarded it, you know, put a trap in front of it and put some snow in. I really ran out of bank where I could even potentially make a pocket or anything. So who knows? I mean, we're at a location. I got 3 piles of poop. I saw 2 otters there today while I was setting that second conibear. So we'll see what happens. One thing I do want to mention is if you're trying to learn how to trap otters, do not follow anything I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've never trapped them. This is the first year, I think, in the history of Pennsylvania that otters can be trapped in this management unit. I'm pretty sure. So, but regardless, we got our sets in, so hopefully tomorrow I can show you guys a catch. I apologize, I didn't want to take his phone down by the river, breaking ice and all that, and the last thing I needed was his phone to fall in. I mean, it's my lifeline up here. I really don't have much service, but where I do get it, it's nice to have a phone. So, alrighty, everyone, take care, have a good night, and hopefully we see you tomorrow. Hey guys, there's a big old male otter right there. Just went in the water. Hey guys, I'm gonna come out. There's 2 otters. There's one on the ice and one in the river. Hang on. Oh, he just jumped down in. I don't know if you could see him or not. Ah, the sticks. You can see the ripples from them, but you can't see them. Hey everyone, those 2 otters we had just seen. That's a real deep hole there, and I actually caught a beaver there. New Year's, I think actually New Year's Day. My wife and I were up, but regardless, you know, I didn't scout at all. Never seen an otter. Now we're up to 6. Today's day 3. Wednesday was my first day up here. I didn't. I set one conibear. With us being on that restriction and me not scouting, I didn't want to set all my traps in one place, and unfortunately, I think I should have. Where we set that conibear, but hey, that's how it goes. But so far, today's Thursday. No, excuse me, today's Friday. Man, this has just been awesome. You know, one heck of an experience seeing these animals out here. You know, I've learned a few things that I never knew an animal does. I never knew an animal danced while it pooped. You know, playing on them rocks, just watching them. You know, it's a neat experience. You know, if you guys don't have them in your state or you can't trap them, you know, if you're up north where you can get ice, I mean, I'd assume they're out more during the day in the colder months. I don't know. But if you do, man, get out there and watch them because it's neat. So, but hey guys, I'm gonna go down here and check these traps. Hopefully we have a tail floating. If not, we still got tomorrow. So take care, have a great day, and hopefully I can see you here in a minute. Hey everyone. All right, checked our traps. We got skunked. I'll show you guys the sets tomorrow. I really don't want to be messing around down there as much as we've been seeing them. Right now it's 10 after 11. I want to get in, get out. That way, if they're coming through during the day, I got a chance. But regardless, those pocket sets, they were both froze up. The one I had high and dry, I mean, I didn't have it super high off the water's edge, but somehow the water came up and it froze the trap down. So what I did, two did come up onto that big rock where we saw, I shouldn't say two, but there were two piles of poop fresh. The snow didn't cover it. So what I did, the two pocket footholds, I pulled those out, and that big rock, I seen where they were getting up onto the rock. So I took my hand and I cleared out the snow and ice off that rock. Put a fresh layer of snow down. I dipped the bottom of my trap in the water and set it on that snow, and it froze the bottom of the trap down. That's a good thing about Long Springs. Everything that works the trap is on the top. So I did that and powdered the trap in with some snow. So we'll see. Hopefully they go back up and visit that rock. Other than that, I mean, that's really it. I did take one of the baited conibears out. Again, if they're not messing with that thing in the middle of the river, you know, do something different with it. So what I did was I found a spot where that spot where that tree fell over. I just took that trap, blocked that all off, and set that in there. So, alrighty everyone, well, tomorrow's the big day. So we'll see if we can get one. So I'll show you what we have tomorrow. I'll show you my sets and what I'm working with. And like I've said before, I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of setting traps out, hoping one steps in the right place. So, alrighty guys, take care. Well guys, this is gonna make 9 for the week that we're gonna see. Hang on a second. See them right there? See them moving? There's a family of 3. We need these buggers to go downriver. That's what we're after. Maybe the laws of physics will help me out and they'll float down. What's up everyone? All right, so today's the last day of checking. It's Saturday, February 20th. I'm gonna head down. What I'm gonna do is check these traps this morning, leave them in until this evening. So we did some switch ups yesterday. Yesterday I ended up going for a walk after I checked these traps in the morning at a different spot of the river, and I seen, to clarify, we did not get that much fresh snow 2 nights ago, so I could actually see tracks and everything. And what I found out is these otters are actually traveling about 90-95% of the time on land, occasionally jumping in the water. So what I did was came back. Sorry, I'm driving. Came back, took 2 traps out. I took that bottom edge set out, and I took a foothold out, so that way I only have 3 sets down here now. And I went back to that area where they got that damn trail beat in. So conibear wise, we can only set it in water. And I followed their tracks, and a couple of them you could see at one point, they jumped in the water and there was a pinch point. It was about, I don't know, probably 2 foot wide. So I blocked that down with rocks, put a conibear in there, put a stick across. And then downriver further, there was a little spot. It's a pinch point on land, and it looked like there were 2, 3, maybe 4 otters, or just different otters at some point. They all ran through that tiny little pinch point on the bank, every single one of them. And just driving here, I looked down, there was a spot of the river I could see, and you could see that otter, well, not, I don't know the otter, but an otter, they ran the ice the whole way, and they were weaving up and in and out of the rocks, jump in the water, and then a short distance get back up on land. So, I mean, unfortunately, today's the last day for me to find out and figure out, you know, that they're not in the water like I thought 90% of the time. They're on land 90% of the time. So, hey, it's a learning experience. You know, next year, hopefully they have the season again, and which I'm sure they will. But it's a learning experience, you know, and being that I've seen them running land, I mean, it really helps me out and telling me what the heck they're doing and what to look for next year. So, well, guys, stay tuned here. We're going to get down there. And we know there's otters here. We've seen 9 of them thus far in the past 3 days. So, they're here. So, hey, stay tuned. We're going to get down there, check these traps, and see what we got. All right, everyone. So we're down here at this other spot that I'd found. I only have 2 traps down here, but I found a bunch of otter tracks yesterday and followed them. And these otters traveled the land, I would say about 90% of the time, and occasionally jumped the water. So right there, you can see that pinch point. I tried to get a conibear in there, I couldn't. It would have been a good place for a snare, in my opinion. In between those 2 rocks, but I didn't have a snare, so it's kind of screwed. Regardless, I could stop shaking. It snowed last night again, so you could see very faintly those tracks. Those are otter tracks that came around. So I'm gonna walk down there and check out the two sets I have and see what we got. All right, so here we are. We're not down to any of my sets yet, but you can see right here, to me, these guys here, they look like otter tracks. Cutting up through, boom. To the left, you can see, looks like a bobcat came through last night. And you can tell, it looks like the size difference. I'm not real good on these otter tracks, so, you know, this is the first time I'm ever going after them, so I'm learning a lot. But as you can see here underneath these pines, and then just you can see my old tracks from last night, but you can see tracks swooping up around, coming down around. I mean, heck, look at these things, man. A lot of these are new. They were not here yesterday rather. So let's see what we got. Let's see if we can get lucky. All right, so those otter tracks, the ones I seen yesterday, right by that big rock there, you can see my conibear. They came down, and that's a spot where they jumped in the water, and that was a natural pinch point I saw, so I figured I'd set a conibear. As you can see, we got nothing there. So I got one more foothold down below me. We'll see if I connected. And here's my second set. You can see I kind of stacked out some more rocks there, but there was one rock. I piled some rocks around my stake because it was kind of loose, but I have a foothold there for a pinch point going down into the water. And I mean, you can see their tracks where they came up around. So now this has got me wondering, because there's fresh otter tracks up top. Now where the heck was that guy at? Because I did not see them tracks come down to the river. So I'm thinking there's a little shelf there. I'm thinking those guys were running that shelf. I mean, that's the only thing I can honestly come up with. These suckers are tough. Man, I saw 9. I thought every time we seen them, I thought it was gonna be pretty easy to catch one. Well, that's the big man slapping me in the face. Getting my hopes up. So regardless, these 2 traps here, I'm just gonna go ahead and crank them out. Today's the last day. Now I have those other 3 sets back where I showed you those 2 otters on the rock. Those are still in. I'm gonna leave those until evening. This is a far walk down in here, so by the time I pull these, get out of here, you know, get back to camp, it's gonna be time for me to turn around and get back in here. So, well, those are where I sat. Now, I mean, I could truly respect an otter trapper that takes a high number of otters. I mean, heck, just in this stretch, you could probably set damn near a dozen traps on this side of the river with these rocks and all these little funnels and pinch points and whatnot. I mean, it's insane, you know, for blind sets. I mean, hell, you got one right there. You know, I mean, unfortunately, with us only being allowed 2 conibears, I was kind of stuck with that 1 conibear up there, and that's why I put this foothold here, hoping something would run back through again, following the same trail, but they didn't. Hey, it is what it is, though. So far, one hell of a learning experience, you know, on these critters. Very neat. So, here while I'm standing here, I don't know if they'll pick up or not. Look at all those tracks over there. Just running that shelf ice. So, alrighty guys, well hey, stay tuned, and when we go check those other traps this evening, I'm going to you know, show you my sets, and who knows, maybe we can get one to come through here during the day. They've really been running during the day, so that's why I'm leaving them in until this evening. So take care guys, we'll see you in a bit. Here. There he comes. Let's see if he comes out from behind that tree. There he goes. Wish I could have that much fun on the ice. Well guys, here we are. So this right here was a toilet I put in, or I didn't put the toilet in, rather. An otter put the toilet in, but I kind of boxed it in his area. You can see these birds have been eating their poop. And I kind of dug out like a little slide there, try to get them up on the rock. We got nothing. So nothing in here. We got a conibear down below. Well guys, this right here was my last set. So as you can see, nothing ended up funneling through. That's all she wrote. First otter season down, we struck out. But hey, I had one hell of a time trying to catch these guys. So take care guys, have a great week.